If you want to know how to make this in Unity, then stay tuned with me to the end of the video. In the previous video, I showed you how to make a patrolling effect for your enemy. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to detect the main antagonist of your game, the main hero, and make your enemy chase and attack him. So stay tuned with me. First off, I'm going to go to my warrior, the heavy bandit, and we are going to open the script that we worked on the previous video. You can see that it's just similar, like literally the same, except for one thing. That one thing is this raycast. So I made this raycast in the previous video as well. This raycast only hits the enemy hero through some specific range that you can set here. So now in this video, I said if this raycast did indeed hit your enemy, you are going to set a trigger. The game is the bandit is going to set a trigger called detect enemy. So going to our animator, you can see I have a transition from any state to the heavy bandit attack run. What does the heavy bandit attack run do? We will see. So this transition triggered by detect enemy. Going to that animation, you can see that the only difference between this and this run animation is that script, the bandit AI script. So can I attach a script to an animation? Of course you can, but this is called a state machine. So opening up our bandit AI, you can see it's just a little bit different. You will have those the on state enter commented out, on the on state update, and on state exit. Other things, just delete them and uncomment those. So you can see here on state enter basically is just a start method, but for the animation. So once we transition to our animation, this is going to be called. You can see here I'm searching for the bandit script. First off, I'm searching for the bandit rigid body. And how are we doing this? You can see I wrote animator.getComponent bandit by me. So what does that mean? Basically, this is just you are telling the compiler to search for a component beside our animator component that have, let's say, the rigid body 2D component, right? So the animator on the same game object as the rigid body, he's going to capture this, right? And we are also searching for the bandit transform, and we are disabling the bandit script. So this script, I'm going to disable it once we transition to our animation. Why? Because the patrolling effect is going to miss a little bit with this, you know, the running and chasing / attacking portion of this script. So I just disable it, right? On the state update method, just like an update method, I am searching for my main hero transform. I'm also making two new vector2. The first one is called target. I'm checking for the new target, the new transform for my character. So basically the hero just keeps moving. I want to keep track of the new position. So here I wrote Ragnar.position.x on the X component, and on the Y component it's the same as the bandit RB, right? And now here there is a new vector2, but this one is equal to vector2.move towards. So what does that mean? Basically this method points the first parameter, moves the first parameter to the, or it makes a new vector2 pointing from the first parameter, which in this case is the bandit RB.position, to the target parameter, which is the second parameter here, and it moves with the speed of the third parameter, right? And I'm calling a function called move position. This is going to move the position of my bandit to the new position specified above it, right? This one. Okay, this is great. So here I'm checking if the vector2 to distance, so this just calculates the distance between the first parameter and the second parameter. So here the Ragnar position, which is my main hero, and the bandit RB dot position. If this position is less than the attack range specified by me up there, I serialized this, so this is going to be shown in the editor, so I can just adjust it as much as I want. So if this is less than the attack range, I'm going to set the trigger called attack. Right here you can see the attack is just going to the attack, and you can see here that there is no exit time, there is no transition duration, and on the way back to the bandit attack run there is an X time of 1. Right? Okay, so what is this? Basically, let's say my hero is here and I started the chasing from down there, right? So he's going to run and go to my hero. So what if my hero just went to, let's say, here? The bandit will go, but the sprite will not be flipped accordingly. So what I'm going to do here is target.x is actually bigger than the bandit rb.position.x. If this happens, then I need to flip my character. You can see here. And if else, so this didn't happen, I'm just going to, or it just, you know, I went to the left and just went to the right once more, or vice versa, I'm going to flip again. And you can see here on state exit, just call for animator.reset trigger, because if you didn't do that, you know, it's going to be a little bit, you know, clunky with the trigger stuff. And that's basically it. So I'm just going to show you just in a nutshell what's going to happen without the actual programming of the attack yet. You know, I already programmed this, but I'm going to show you how to make it. So let's see. Okay. Great stuff, man. You know, the hardware is really late, you know. Finally. Okay. You see the patrolling effect, and once it just detects, boom, and attacks and keeps attacking. You can see if I went up there, he's going to come back, and you can see he flipped it. If I went there, he's going to flip once more. So now I'm going to show you how to make the attacking portion. So how to apply damage, or how to call a function of the attacking. So first off, I'm going to add a new script to our bandit, because as you can remember, this original script is now disabled, right? So you can see here there is a bandit attack script. This is just the normal attack script that I have already made in our melee combat, right? And you can see here that the most important part is this method, right? All else you can just adjust. You can see here there is HB and stuff like this. So here you can see that I'm checking for a collider. Every single array of hit enemies when I call for this function, and we made an overlap circle all. You can check my melee combat video to get in details how to do this stuff, and in-depth information, or in-depth explanation I should say. I swear I can talk. Okay, I will leave the link at the top right of the screen. And you can see here that if I attacked this Ragnar, or whatever your hero tag is, I'm calling for something. There's something happening. I'm going to debug.log, right? Attacked Ragnar. And now going back to our animation, I'm going to show you some neat stuff. You can see here that there is our first, you can see, 1 second, our animation here. And in this time, I just swinged my sword, right? On this frame. So here I'm calling for an event. How can you do this? You just click on this part here. I'm just going to go back, and you can take from here any public void from any script attached to this game object. So I chose my attack void, right? Attack method. You can see here that every time this animation is getting called on this particular frame, is going to call my function. So let's start again, and I'm going to show you the console. Come on, man. Yes, you can see here there is nothing. Wait, and boom, attacked Ragnar, attacked Ragnar, attacked Ragnar. And this is basically it. So every time you're going to chase, he's going to chase after you and he's going to attack once more. So from the first part to the second part, you can see how to make a patrolling enemy, and once he detects the main hero of your game, he's going to chase after him and attack him if he is in range. If you like this video and found it informative, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this one. And if you want to ask me anything, you can do so in the comment section down below. Until next time, goodbye.